how should I pray to ask God? You've probably heard me talk about the idea that we are God, that I am God, and that you are God. So if you are God, if I am God, how do I ask God for something? Hey everyone, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Today, as you've already seen in the title of the video, I'm going to teach you how you should ask God. Actually, you don't need to ask God for anything. You don't ask God for anything. You absolutely don't ask God for anything. And for that, you should understand that for God, time doesn't exist the way we see it. But that's a topic for a video I've already uploaded, which I invite you to watch when you finish this one. God has a different view of the reality of time. You don't ask God for anything because God has already given everything. And what is it that God has already given? God has given us the only thing we need, the only thing we truly need. And that is his creative power in his image and likeness. It's as if you wanted to move out of your parents' house, and that journey is life, the life that seems to be separate from God. And God said, I'm going to give you the only thing you need. And what is it that God gave you? God gave you his creative power in his image and likeness. With that, you don't need anything else. If you don't need anything else, what are you going to ask God for? You are the creator of your reality all the time. You are a co-creator God. You don't ask God for anything. You express yourself to God. If you are one with God, why would you ask something from someone outside yourself? You don't ask for anything. God is expressed through you. God wants to create through you. Anything you see, this sofa, that painting, was created by someone with love, meaning through God. The love of the person who made this painting expressed God through themselves. God gives you the ideas, but God needs something very powerful from you, and that is the power of willpower. You have to take action. You have to have a desire. When you take action, when you have the will to create something, because you are a creator God, a God creates, and creates without fear. When you have the will to create something in your reality, God provides you with the ideas and then begins to express himself through you. Like the man who made this painting, he didn't ask God to make a painting. He started making the painting, and then the ideas came to him. And where do ideas come from? For God. Praying and reciting prayers are two different things. Reciting prayers, as the name suggests, is repeating a series of prayers. Reciting prayers is telling God what he has to do. Praying is listening to God. If you want to enter into prayer, get the idea of asking for something out of your head. Prayer is never about begging. It's always about gratitude. Not even gratitude, really. In prayer, nothing is said. You simply are. You feel gratitude because God has already given everything. What does this mean? It means that every possible possibility you can imagine through your thoughts, your imagination, your ideas exists. You can create it. You just have to take action. So prayer is simply going inward and surrendering. Thank you. Thank you. I have nothing more to say. That is true prayer. And get moving to create whatever you want to create. You've created everything yourself. If you have a disastrous life, you created that yourself. You are always a creator. It's the only thing no one can take from you, your creative power. If you are a creator in the image and likeness of God, then what do you need to ask God for? God wants to express himself through you. When someone plays the piano and gets lost in their talent, they are expressing God. When someone composes a song, they're expressing God. When someone paints a picture, they are expressing God. When someone gives a talk in a video about what they love, what they're passionate about, they are expressing God. By myself, I do nothing more. Through me, the Creator creates everything. So get rid of the idea that you have to ask God for things, because with that idea, you're affirming that you're separate from God. There's some supreme being somewhere that you're asking to give you things. Let me ask you something. Do animals ask God? Do you see a little bird asking God for branches to build its nest? No, they don't ask God because animals already take it for granted that God has provided everything. You're the only one who wants to ask God, and God has already given you everything. Be like the animals, get moving, and create your own reality. Don't ask God for anything. You shouldn't ask God for anything because God has already given you everything. Instead, accept that everything you can imagine already exists. You just have to manifest it in your reality through action. You need to have a clear idea in your mind, a clear desire in your mind. What do you want? Why do you want it? When do you want it? And how do you want it? And get to work, because visualization without action is just an illusion. So you have to act, because when you move, the universe will move with you. God has given you his creative power in his own image and likeness. Let go of, erase the idea of asking God for things. You don't ask God for anything. You thank God because he has already given you everything. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, buy my book, or sign up for my private mentoring sessions. Remember, I'll be in Cali, Colombia on May 16th, 2026, and in Medellin on May 18th, teaching all these topics and much more in a full-day seminar so you can heal your mind, heal the idea of being separated from God, and start expressing God. See you in the next video.